Howdy everybody. Day 3. Went down today to have a talk to oncology and managed to get some answers. A lot of them as clear as a bell, and it was exactly what I thought that started the whole thing off. But hey, you know, someone asked me the other day, do I do this for glorification? Do I do this because of notoriety? No. When I was 13 years old, I had this dream that I was going to find a tool, something that could actually help people. I trialed that when I went through the first stage of cancer, and in that first staging of lymphoma that I went through, within the first 3 months of the year, we had made plans to go to Brisbane. So by the time I got to Melbourne on a holiday, we had decided to take this holiday. I decided then, let's get this journal started up if I'm going to get diagnosed, because for one reason, it was the same thing when I was 13 years old. I wanted people to see that there is another way of doing things. And it wasn't so much the fact of sharing my journey then in a blog or like I'm doing today with lives. I think back then it was more the issue, as I stated then in the link you'll find downstairs in the story, in the content. The purpose of that whole thing, like it is now, is that I know there are many out there who are going through the same thing that I'm going through. Whether it's with cancer, whether it's with whatever terminal disease, we all walk the same path because we know the kind of limitation that we've been given is a very short span. It's not true, people. Okay, so the idea of sharing this was in hope that one day maybe this story would help somebody else understand the journey before they actually get there. And you know, prevention is a lot easier than most people say. Doctors can't tell you that. They won't show you how because they don't know how. I had to learn the hard way, and I've been the best guinea pig for myself all my life. It's not going to stop now. This particular thing is so that if one day someone suffers with exactly the same thing, they would know how to help themselves. That is what this is all about. It's not notoriety, it's not about glory, it's got nothing to do with that. It's just sharing a story in hope that one day it could help somebody else. It's helped many already from the past posts that I've put out from 10 years ago, that one particular blog. And you'll see in that blog downstairs, yeah, it may have been a little bit ludicrous in those days, but hey, I had to do it back then, and the only reason I had to do it was I knew it could help somebody else. Because God only knows, I looked for that information left, right, and center. And if it weren't for all the people that I knew going through that initial stage, Drew Densley, Meg Janes, goodness me, there's so many others who came to the rescue, who told me and helped me and guided me through most of these things. It was because of them that this knowledge came on board, and it drove me to learn even more, as it has done. And because of that, I now have all of that knowledge. I thought, let's put all of this together and share this story. And maybe by chance, someone out there will hear my story, and maybe by chance, someone out there can save themselves with the same journey that I'm walking through. That's my story for day 3. Bear that thought in mind, people, because everything that we do, everything that we learn, if it could help somebody else, that's the real journey in life, isn't it? Have a think about that.